What's up guys? Welcome to AnimeKouhai. If you'd like to help me out, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.
With Obera, locating the coordinates using presence detection was easy, and they could quickly rendezvous using spatial transportation. With this strategy, the surprise attack was set in motion.
Volume 18, Chapter 4. Shattered Ambition. Part 1.
After receiving the report from Dino, I couldn't believe what I was reading. As anticipated, Michael had made his move, which wasn't unexpected. However, Obera's decision to abandon Michael and align herself with her troops took me by surprise.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. It caught me off guard too. Michael is clueless about this as well. I was just about to inform him.
Upon hearing this, I couldn't help but think that Dino was not the most reliable source. With so much happening, there was no time to waste. I felt Dino should have reported to his own superior before sharing sensitive information with me, the supposed adversary. But you know how it goes, right? Dino's quirky personality ended up being beneficial in this situation, didn't it? For a moment, I felt a twinge of sympathy for Michael and Feldway. Before getting too carried away, there was an important question that needed answering.
So, where are they planning to attack?
They're targeting Leon's territory. Obera has left, and I'm holding down the fort here. The other officers are all in motion. Pico and Gracia are being coerced into joining as well. So if it comes to a confrontation, go easy on them.
What a convenient turn of events. I'll keep that in mind.
Please do. Oh, there's one more thing I need to ask.
I'm pressed for time, so make it quick.
As I prepared to head out, I listened to Dino's request.
I really had a great time working with Vester and Ramirez, and I'm bored here. Rimuru, could you do me a favor and take down Michael so I can be free?
I was rendered speechless by his audacity.
Are you out of your mind? You can't ask an enemy for something like that.
Don't be so harsh. Aren't we friends? And did you apologize properly to Ramirez so we can reconcile later?
Forget it. You should apologize to her yourself.
Wait, Rimuru.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on. I couldn't allow myself to be manipulated against my will.
Try to break free from their influence as soon as possible. Otherwise, you risk losing your Demon Lord title.
I'll do my best. I know you're dependable. I'm not one to take charge, so I'll rely on your help as much as I can.
That must be a joke. But honestly, it was so Dino to do something like that.
And here's one more thing. That jerk Feldway is teaming up with the Insectors.
I heard. It sounds pretty risky.
It's not just risky. I've never seen that King Zelenus before, but he might be even stronger than Guy. I can't be certain until I face him myself, but I know I wouldn't stand a chance against him no matter how hard I tried. They're laying low for now, but we can't predict when they'll strike, so be on guard.
I wanted to brush it off as trivial, but it was actually crucial intel, albeit unpleasant. Just the thought of him being on par with Guy or even stronger had me feeling completely down. Moreover, if such a formidable opponent and his army were lurking around, we needed to come up with a plan for a swift response. I considered recalling Geld and the others from different regions, but I opted against it. We'd be vulnerable if they targeted us while we were understaffed. In that case, we had no choice but to work with what we had.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll inform everyone and stay vigilant. Well then, you better give it your all.
Yeah, stay alive, Rimuru.
No need to remind me. This was my second chance at life, my slime life, and I intended to revel in more freedom. The war had been ongoing for some time, and my goal was to vanquish all troubles and then relax. And of course, I planned to have some fun with my friends, Dino included.
Same to you.
I responded to Dino genuinely. After wrapping up my chat with Dino, I summoned the remaining executives to the capital city of Rimuru. The meeting took place in the control room within the labyrinth. Using the Argus surveillance magic to observe Leon's stronghold, all that could be seen was a blizzard engulfing the area. El Dorado typically had a mild climate, so this sudden blizzard was clearly unnatural. It was evident to everyone that Velzard was behind it. There was no communication from Leon and his team, and due to the lack of visuals, it seemed like there was some form of communication interference at play, making us rely solely on Dino's information. With the enemy unleashing their main forces, we needed to gather our own suitable defense team. Sending too many could weaken our labyrinth's defenses, but sending too few might not be enough to achieve our objective. It was a tough call to make.
Seems like the enemy is no pushover.
Upon relaying Dino's message to the group, Benimaru turned his attention to me. If he was eager to join the mission, I saw no reason to hold him back.
I was thinking of just taking Ranga, Sue, and myself to support them, but it looks like we're up against a tougher opponent than I initially thought. We can't risk going in underprepared, so Benimaru, you're coming with us.
You don't have to ask me twice. Who else is on the team?
As soon as Benimaru mentioned his intention to accompany me, his face lit up with a smile.
Will it be me?
No, it won't.
I dismissed Veldora's interjection without hesitation. It was crucial to remember that Veldora, despite being a valuable ally, was the enemy's prime target.
You should be mindful of the fact that you're a target. Besides, given our ability to be revived, there's no point in both of us engaging in combat together as long as one of us remains safe.
I emphasized.
My mistake. Leave guarding the labyrinth to me.
Please do.
I replied earnestly, relying on him in my current predicament. With the most troublesome individual convinced, I turned to Zijin.
Zijin, along with Apito, keep a watchful eye on the labyrinth. There seems to be a formidable adversary waiting for us, so we can't afford to leave it unguarded.
Consider it done. Rimuru-sama, I wish you the best of luck.
Zijin assured me, exuding reliability. The Dragon Lords would serve as a formidable force, enabling us to assess their strength. Next, Trainee-san, Beretta, and Cherries caught my attention.
Cherries, make sure Veldora doesn't get out of hand.
I'll keep a close watch on Veldora-sama so you can focus on battle without worry, sir.
Cherries responded dutifully.
I'm under surveillance?
Veldora inquired.
Don't let it bother you.
I reassured.
No, I'm genuinely intrigued.
Veldora persisted.
Take a look at this and calm down.
Cherries offered Veldora a comic book to pacify him, leaving me with a sense of reassurance.
Rest assured, we'll take care of Master.
The labyrinth is secure, and we're training diligently to avoid any surprises. I look forward to showcasing our progress.
Though I hoped it wouldn't be necessary, it was comforting to know we were ready for any challenge. I nodded to Trainee-san, seeking her assistance.
Thanks to Rimuru-sama, I feel stronger than ever. With Cherry-Stano's guidance, I am determined not to be defeated by Dino-sama next time. You can count on me.
I trust you on this. Even if they can't defeat Dino, the current Beretta team should at least be able to keep pace with them. That's why.
I'm bringing Kumara along with me.
For this mission, Benimaru, Ranga, Kumara, Sue, and I were selected as the team members. Yet, there was still something nagging at me.
Sorry, Benimaru. I made the call without consulting you, but if you're not on board, feel free to opt out. Do you prefer staying behind to look after your pregnant wives?
Momiji and Alvis were both heavily pregnant. It seemed that monsters had varying gestation periods. Momiji's mother, Kaide, had carried her for over 3 centuries. Among beastmen, some had embryos while others laid eggs, despite being the same species. Alvis was believed to have an embryo but remained in her transformed state throughout her pregnancy. Maybe human-like forms were more taxing, but it appeared that individual differences existed. Well, I wasn't well versed in monster biology, so fretting over it was pointless. Hopefully, some ecologists intrigued by the subject would shed light on it soon. That was all I could do. The crucial matter on hand was Benimaru's turmoil over leaving his pregnant wives for the battlefield.
Which matters more, our relationship or my duties?
I think that's a question no one wants to face. Having been single, I never had to confront that dilemma myself. No regrets, I'm not envious, alright? I was such a workaholic that I never made it home on my own birthday, so having a girlfriend would have been unfair. Emotionally, family took precedence, but logically, work might come first. Without money, survival was a challenge, leaving one no option but to prioritize their career. Yet, there are instances when a man must safeguard his loved ones, making it tough. Ideally, working for a supportive company was key. As a country, striving for this ideal was important to me. Personally, I wanted to avoid any marital strife for Benimaru and honor his wishes. Benimaru chuckled at my concerns before answering.
I've got this covered. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my loved ones, and I've already planned for an heir to take my place if anything were to happen to me. If you don't see it that way, then I must be doing something wrong.
It all sounded good on paper, but I couldn't help but wonder if he truly meant it.
However,
oddly enough, I found myself unsure of where I stood. Benimaru reassured me with a smile, saying,
No need to worry. This is the safest place to be, and Hakuro is keeping a close watch. He'll step in if needed and guide the next successor. So, everything's under control. Plus, I have full confidence in our chances of winning, and in Rimuru-sama's victory.
His words were comforting. Soi nodded in agreement, and looking around, it seemed like everyone else shared the same confidence. It made me question my doubts.
Rimuru-sama is truly kind-hearted. In a world of conflict, such compassion isn't common. My daughter Momiji and Alvis are prepared for this, and I trust in Benimaru-sama.
By not referring to Benimaru as young, Hakuro emphasized his belief in him. Momiji and Alvis had also joined the conversation.
You can count on us. Benimaru can't lose, not while we're by his side.
Absolutely. Momiji-san is right.
If you even think of leaving us, Benimaru-sama, we'll come after you. Just be ready.
It was evident that they were ready for whatever may come. With that in mind, I had no time to hesitate.
I appreciate your faith. I can't promise victory, but I swear we'll all make it back alive.
Trust me, Rimuru-sama. We've got this. We just need to win.
I couldn't forget Benimaru's unwavering confidence. With Soy by his side, they seemed unbeatable. The same went for Kumara and Ranga.
I'll give it my all. We can't lose.
Count me in. As long as you're leading us, we'll emerge victorious no matter the foe.
Despite some confusion, their message was clear.
You're right. No time for doubts. We need to focus on beating Michael's schemes and defending Leon.
I announced. Having a calm conversation with Michael and reaching a deeper understanding, I knew I couldn't fake that kind of connection. He's a real threat. There's a lack of humanity in him, and he's ready to do whatever it takes to reach his goal.
That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for always watching my videos and supporting my channel. A big thanks to the AnimeKouhai patrons who made this video possible. Jared Bressler, Chad Vota, Nate, Havox, Speed Saber, Curtis Loban, Judah Herrera, Justa Guy, Miss L.W. Hernandez, Jason Martin, Zach Rossan, Jarius Ladek, Ray Perez, Donald Williams, Moab A, Day of Light, John M, Godman Gaming, Markithian Tidwell, Adrian, Kumo, Sankas Chelu, T. Bush, John L, Edgar Fuentes, JV, Thomas, J, Christ, Joshua Cousins, Vethelny, Khaled, Christian Deshazer, Cal Robs, Divine C. Harris, Panda Cats, DeAndre Nance, Monty Boy 98, D-Man, Ruben, Yuki Iki, Gray, Kamal Ebanks, Isaac, Koala King 93, Paul DeGrassi, Little 95, Quilly Buckner, Zephyros, Alver, Normal Defate, L, Gary Miles, Dragon Spawn 666, J. Rule, Liron Sangkap, Lucas Gay, Jason Martin, Echo Ski, Foolish Prophets, Ethan Madison, Sky T, Diego Ginoza, Andre Hamilton, Guy Endsley, Simon Road, Emperor WSA, Mika Espinosa, George Hage, Gobi Lin, Pratik Bandari, Arod Dare, Faiz Mansour, Jackson Early, Smexy, Carl Stephen Bernadel, Gareth Hashimoto, Steven Madison, Homelike Drop, Vasto Lord, Martin Ramos, Marl Barsha, Hansel Ortega, Karam Faraj, Efrain Hernandez, Luca Gaming WTF, William Locke, Jordan Mersha, Kamal Luke, Spencer Candila, Ian Sikibuyol, Putate, Thanakorn Lee Sawat, Lamar, KACP9R, Tony, The Harv, Mike Roch, Matthew Abraham, Drayden Yamauchi. Thank you so much for helping out. I'll see you guys in the next video.